So anybody responsible for paying a bill in healthcare has got to be able to see these three, priority therapeutic classes that you can affect change: your hypertension, your cholesterol, diabetic patients, and a touch point that can reach them every month. That can help monitor and affect change, and all of those conditions are so so affected by lifestyle and coaching. Why isn't every payer running to a pharmacy or running to with a contract in hand to, you know, help curtail this crazy expense and keep people out of the hospital?
Yeah, there's no question, Will, that the proof is there. Involving a pharmacist in the care of a patient like this and really managing chronic illnesses improves outcomes, reduces costs. We've done it over and over and over again, and it is maddening that the response you get is, well, we don't pay pharmacists like that. Well, we know you don't. We know you should. And so so I think, and my thought on it is that you've got to do it at a big enough scale to show that the difference is without a doubt worth the investment. And so I would say that, again, going back to my father, he helped start the Community Pharmacy Foundation 20 some years ago. And when he went off the board and I went on that board, but for 20 years, we've, the foundation has, worked to take pilot projects and within a pharmacy or a small group of pharmacies and show the difference that pharmacists can make. And when I joined the board, the other board members, including my dad, said, we're looking for a big idea to support that really shows that we can take some of these pilots and move them to a big scale. And that has been Flip the Pharmacy over the last, we're pushing now 4 years that program's been going on. And I think that, Flip the Pharmacy and the idea of CPSN, where it's not just Osterhaus Pharmacy in our little corner of Iowa or 12 other pharmacies across the state that are doing this, with CPSN and with Flip the Pharmacy transforming community pharmacy practices, we now have 120 sites across Iowa that are working together to say we can consistently provide these services. And we've got, 44 or 45 networks across the country that are all stepping up to do this. And I think that kind of scale is without a doubt the most exciting thing that I've been involved in my career as a pharmacist. Some of the early stuff we did where no one had done it before was exciting, but putting people together and focusing on the people that pay the bills to say we can make a difference and we can show you this, with no uncertain terms. You put the incentives in front of the pharmacies that are ready to do this and able to do it and want to do it, and we will make a difference. And I think that, we continue to try and be creative in what we do and how we do it. But, I think that most of the networks within CPSN are going to be willing to take on some financial risk in the not too distant future and say, as long as we set targets, and if savings in your total healthcare dollars is one of those targets, we can show you in a year's time we can make that happen. And I think I think having that scale and really working together within these clinically integrated networks where, the pharmacies that are 10 miles away from us or 15 miles away from us that are serving some of the same employers that we are working with the same hospital systems that we are. If we can show we can consistently solve some of these problems that have been ongoing in the healthcare system, it's really the chance to make a big break for pharmacy, and I think we're on the cusp of that.